We never planned to really set a business up. We'd had one in Australia and sold that. So coming back here, we were really trying to just be a bit more family oriented. And then there was opportunities everywhere. We could see there was holes in the local markets, people streaming out for plumbers. We thought we'd start off nice and nimble, just one-man band type thing. And we realized there was just more and more room for us to grow. So we obviously then COVID hit. It was quite challenging because we'd already made a decision to really double down into the business, and then bang, COVID. We were all sitting on our bums for a month. We used that opportunity very wisely, I say. Quickly registered ourselves as a critical provider in industry through Master Plumbers. We did that, and that gave us insight into who needed what, hospitals, medicals, things like that. So we quickly filled the job schedules up pretty quickly. Because we were ready to go and established after COVID, we really hit the ground running. We picked up a lot of market share during that time. From that point, it just kept going every year. I think we had 30% one year. We were only targeting 15%, and we were 30%, and we went 40%. We had another 35% year, and sort of this year we're going a lot. We're about 20 staff now. We went from occupying an 80 square metre shed to occupying a 315 metre square factory workshop with 120 square metres of office and all after it. So it has gone pretty good for us. It's been a lot of work, but be very rewarding as well. Sit with one of the biggest companies in Northland at the moment and occupying some of the biggest commercial jobs here in Northland as well. We were very lucky to get in touch with Halo Trade Group at that point as one of their first members, and they really helped us benchmark across, and they were the insight to, hey, software platforms is where it is if you want to save time. And they introduced us to Simpro, and then from Simpro and the Master Plumbers community, Brown Plan came across to us. Yeah, it's been amazing since. Just saves us so much time, and our clients, the professionalism of the aesthetic value as well, of those marked up drawings, the legends, and then being able to see that and understand it. Because a lot of it, we're educating these people along the way, when these clientele along the way, and trying to educate them in what they're wanting, how the product works, how it's installed, and how our quoting system relates to that. What literature we're putting in, the verbiage we're putting in. So a visual prompt for them, such as a plan with a marked up drawing with coloured lines and symbols and a legend next to it, it's so much easier. And they feel like they're 100% around the job rather than putting, all trust in the contractor. You know what I mean? They feel like they're a part of it. And that's huge for us, because some of these jobs can go on for 18 months, 2 years. So to carry that initial conversation 2 years all the way through, things get forgotten, lost, and we can always have that initial reference back to where we were and what we are. And if they want just variations, very easy to manipulate from that point, and the understanding of what's extra and what's been deducted. So I'm inputting at quote stage. We're also building a bill of quantities at that point, depending on how your pre-builds are set out within Simpro. So the key is to have that item set up well, and then your pre-build referencing through to your drag and drops on Brown Plan, they seamlessly integrate, right? So once you've got all that set up, you can really get those numbers out. We create a quote for the client, a marked up drawing for the client for understanding, a bill of quantities. So if the job is accepted at that point, we already have a material order list and a somewhat scope built out of that BOQ. And then from there, we've also got works and a detailed plan for the tradesmen work from on site. So there's no hang-ups. They know exactly on site if there is an on-site change or a variation, they can handle that on site straight away there by marking that drawing, or coming back to me and saying, we're going 10 meters off to here to this point now, there's another point here, and I can mark that up on a drawing and send that to a client with the additional link variation costs to it, and it can be approved and settled within the hour, within 2 hours, and the tradesman hasn't had any downtime. the material arises into the variation. It's very, very efficient and professional. So you just don't get that in any other. Without ground plan, we wouldn't be able to do that. You spend a little bit of time here, you're going to save hundreds of hours into the future, thousands of hours, depending on how much, your turnover, how big your company is. So at the moment, we're training our administration staff to do it, because the pre-builds are the tricky bit. That's where we've got to really understand your QS and get the numbers right. Okay, once that pre-build's built, anyone can really come through with a mouse and drag and drop over these lines and put it together with knowledge, and then it'll be peer reviewed by myself or a senior in the office. Quick little change here and there, and it's off the quote. We've only actually absorbed probably an hour of senior's time. We've had potentially a junior or an admin really push those lines through on all the drawings. You've been winning work already. You know it works. So it's really hard to get that through your head. Once you do, it's an absolute game changer. So yeah, I'd really encourage people to just invest a little bit more time. Don't let it beat you. Just get through it. Reach out to the help. We were lucky enough to have Paz do some training with us. She was excellent. She just really got it across to us really, really well. And we just all sat together and learned it at the same time. And what I didn't pick up and what someone else didn't pick up, we got to share it anyway and figure it out. Yeah, look, but don't waste any more time. If you haven't got it, you got to get it. You really do.